legs today, so I've given myself that excuse. Here we go. Let's do a little fantasy draft action here. So I've got ground beef, of course, and I've got some refried black beans, some Spanish rice, a little bit of cheese, and then Taco Bell hot sauce. So yeah, let's give it a bite. That's some good stuff right there, man. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me pause. I was not ready. That's my bad. Okay, so pretty tough. We ended up with the 30th overall pick. That's pretty bad. Jalen Ramsey went 25. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay, Josh Allen number 1, Joe Burrow number 2, Lamar 3, Mahomes 4. Wow. Baker number 8. CD is gone. CD went number 20. Jared Goff is gone as well. So we're at kind of a weird spot already. You know, where it's like, do we go quarterback? We could go best overall. But we'll almost certainly get stuck with a terrible quarterback if we do that. Let's do sort by overall grade. So I could honestly probably wait a while and draft Stafford. I think that might be the best option. To be honest with you, I think we go best available. And then, I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with Saquon. So I could go Saquon here. Okay, good pick. Number 1 out of all running backs, of course. That's actually kind of crazy that it's not a snake draft, it's fixed. So that makes this even worse. Wow, I'm shocked that it's not a snake draft. I'm not sure why it's changing. Okay, so Derrick Henry is still available, so I probably could have waited on Saquon based on that. Oh crap. I think I might have goofed up. Big time. Lane Johnson, 35. He might stay there for a while. Jordan Mailata probably won't. I'm gonna snag Jordan here, 28 years old. Probably he's definitely the best left tackle still available here. But I feel like here we just kind of lean in to Johnson's still available. Derrick Henry's still available. So clearly, yes, I made a huge mistake. Honestly, at this point, okay, I'm just gonna go straight offensive line. Alright. And then what I'm gonna focus on is let me get Lindstrom. What I'm gonna focus on after the gosh, I screwed up big time. But what I'm gonna focus on after that is just getting like the best available players. We lost Lane Johnson, that's tough. That's tough. It was bound to happen. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on getting just the best available players. Like here, I'm gonna take Derrick Henry because I think he's gone soon. And before y'all start looking at me sideways, oh, here we go, Tyler Smith, perfect. My plan here is to get some of these better players and trade them. You know, they're falling in the draft, but you know, these are still great opportunities for us to come in and snag them. Like, these teams are still going to want these good players after the fact. Trent Brown, Rob Havenstein, let me get, I'll just take Brian O'Neill, best available here. That's, I really goofed up on Lane Johnson, but it's all good. How old is Garrett Bowles? 33. Honestly, I think we go Aaron Rodgers. I think we go Aaron Rodgers, but I think he'll be there for a little bit longer. I mean, yeah, Cortland Sutton's probably a good one to get early. I mean, he's a big physical target. Probably wouldn't be bad to snag a tight end. He's 30. Actually, you know what? I haven't gotten anyone on defense. Let me get Grover Stewart. That'll be a good pickup. We're gonna go all offensive and defensive line. This is good. Simmons. I mean, that's a good option for us. Yeah, we'll go Justin Simmons here. Let's go. We do need some edge rushers for sure. Kyle Van Noy, Cameron Jordan. I think I'll just go Kyle Van Noy. Solid option. Let's see what we got at right edge. Okay. I don't wanna force too many picks if they're just, not there. Darius Slay, okay. Yeah, we gotta get Slay here because the drop off for cornerback starts pretty quick. I'll go Darius Slay. Gonna go Jimmy Ward. I'm gonna go. How old is? Okay, Gilmore's 34. I think Jimmy. Yeah, he's 34 as well. I'll go Jimmy here, and then hopefully. Okay, he is still available. Let's go ahead and get Stephon Gilmore. I think Hopkins stays around one more round, at least. So do we go Juwan Jennings? I feel like maybe we go Ricky Pearsall actually. Get ourselves a slot receiver. I feel like that's probably a better move for us. Since we already have like our deep threat. Okay. And then I'll go D-Hop here. And then let's go. I don't want like a wide receiver core like just totally full of old dudes. Let's go. Give me Juwan. I'll take Juwan. So we have solid wide receivers, not really, stars, but good enough. these guys and then flip them. That'd be great. I don't know if it's gonna work out that way, but we'll see. Calais Campbell. We actually could use him. I'll get him. Okay, I forgot about tight ends. Dang. Juwan's balling out, man. They gave him a 74. That's crazy. It's disrespectful. Zach Ertz, dude, he's still got it, I guess. I'm not like too worried about it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and we'll zip to the end. Because I do have some trades that I'll need to make after this. Okay, let's see. Let's do Trade Center. I'll do Trade Finder. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that I drafted Derrick Henry as well. But dude, honestly, that could be like such an insane combination. If I went Saquon, Derrick Henry, that would be wild. The Browns are offering me the number 2 overall pick, along with Nate Wiggins and a couple late rounders. The Colts are offering me Njoku, Sam Laporta. That's crazy. See, this is why I picked him up when I did. Tracy Horn, Garrett Wilson, TJ Hawkinson, Zay Flowers. But I have to remember, like, this is also Derrick Henry we're talking about. You know, him and Saquon are obviously like cream of the crop. Let me remove him from the trade. Let's see what we can get for Mr. Chubb. Debo. That's pretty solid right there. Ernest Jones and a couple picks. Quay Walker and a few picks. Yeah, these offers are decent. You know, this is why I snagged him. Okay, yeah, I'll do this. We'll take that and, you know, pick up the extra few picks. Let me see. Can I get anything for Aaron Rodgers? We could turn this team over to Quinn Ewers if we wanted to. So we got one offer and it's Bradley Chubb. Alright. I don't know. I have no idea how this team is going to perform. Let me sim to next week. Let me see if like they actually play like the starters when they do these preseason games. So so Derrick Henry and Saquon, man, maybe we stick with both of them and just like see how this plays out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very intrigued. I'm gonna go week by week and see how we do. Okay, we lost to the Ravens. And we lost to the Falcons. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, our offense is very good, and then our defense is terrible. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you just focus on drafting offense, right? I guess I maybe should have expected that. I'm gonna sim, like, we'll sim 3 games. We'll do 3 games and see where we're at. Okay, 4 games, actually, my bad. We're 3-1. So, let's see our stats. Alright, Rodgers is actually playing very well right now. 1,000 yards in 4 games. We'll take that. 8 touchdowns, 3 picks. Not too shabby. Let's go to here. Okay. Alright. Saquon is doing great. And it looks like it just doesn't even make sense to keep Derrick Henry. Not to mention he's averaging the same yards per carry as Aaron Rodgers. Alright, that's totally fine. That's why I did that. That's, we wanted to see if it was worth keeping him, and it just doesn't look like it. Alright, so obviously our offensive line is great. We could maybe use a tight end. Alright, so we are very weak at tight end, right edge, and then our Mike and Sam linebackers. Right edge, Mike, Sam, tight end. Okay. Right edge, Mike, Sam, tight end. Derrick Henry. Let's see what we can get. Okay, that would be great. Right edge. That's exactly what we need. Alex Highsmith. Left edge. Don't really super need that. Tight end. That's such a crazy offer. That's so many picks. And Chris Godwin. I mean, Chris Godwin was a stud, pre-ankle injury. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's... Just being honest here, it's very, very tempting. Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell or Alex Highsmith. I feel like we probably go Alex Highsmith. It's very tempting to cut somebody. Alright, let me see now if I can trade for a Mike linebacker. Upgrade position. We'll go. What do we want here? Let's go. Alright. So, I don't want anybody like crazy good. I don't want to give up too much for this player. I would rather get, you know, someone a bit older and not, you know, terribly high overall. Nothing past like mid-80s. Levante, we might be able to get him. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna get him. Let me go, like, let's go fourth, and then maybe a third. Okay, a little bit more. We'll go fourth and seventh. Great. Okay, now we gotta cut another player, and then let's go in and go to Trade Center. No, not Trade Finder. Upgrade position. We need a strong side. Linebacker next. And then after that, man, we're going to be in a pretty good position. I think our team's going to be pretty solid. We might be able to make a trade for a quarterback. I'm saving the first round picks for that. Dang, there's just not really any good ones, are there? This guy is it. That Leo guy is just the GOAT, I guess. I haven't been paying attention. Have I been through all the teams yet? I think I have. It certainly feels like it. Yes, I definitely have. Okay, we need a star quarterback here, guys. Josh Allen, bro. If we could get Josh Allen, I really doubt that this is gonna work. Oh, I accidentally threw in a 7th round pick. That's not really gonna move the needle there, is it? Okay. Yeah, not even close to enough. So I guess I threw in one of the first round picks that I had, and I don't remember what trade that was. But, oh well. Herbert, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Who do we want? Who do we want? Who do we want? at the same time, Rodgers has been playing well. We could instead, we could go for just a stud wide receiver, like someone really, really good, and try to give him just a real threat down the field. Let's see. I mean, I don't know what kind of value they're gonna put on him. Four first-round picks. Nope. Okay. Who do we want? Oh, I feel like we could definitely get Devontae, right? Because of his age. Yeah. So we can reunite Mr. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams down here in Dallas. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's all we needed. That is all we needed. Okay. I'm gonna advance. Let's go ahead and jump to mid-season and see how we're doing. So we're 3-1 right now. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. We are 6-1 now. Wow. Team's playing great. How is Rodgers doing, man? Very well. 13 tutties, 3 interceptions. Saquon's playing great. 103 yards per game. That's why we got the offensive line that we did. Gosh, yeah, we are loaded at receiver. We got Courtland Sutton, DeAndre Hopkins, even Higbee's averaging 55 yards a game. Ricky Pearsall, Devontae Adams, like that's just insane. Insane wide receiver core. You know what? Let me go to. We could. Let me see if I can find out where Lane Johnson ended up. Whoops. Let me see if we can snag Lane Johnson. There he is. Let me see. Oh, they won't offer anything. Okay. Let's go. Let's go 1 and 2. Okay. Not nearly enough. I'll just throw in all of my first round picks. It would be awesome to get him, but at the same time, it's not very realistic. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Well, I'm good with this team. We're gonna go ahead and advance to the playoffs. Let's see here. We are averaging the most points in the NFL. We are number 5 in passing yards and number 2 in rushing yards. Our defensive stats are really bad, as you can tell. We're averaging the 28th worst. Dang. We're 28th in the NFL against the run. So maybe we try be a good move. Leonard Williams, we could probably get him, right? Throw in like a second and a fourth. Awesome. Let's go trade center again. Let's try to get a left edge if we can. DeMarcus Lawrence, bring him back to the Cowboys. No, not interested. Okay, I think I have to throw in a first. I didn't really want to, but they're just not quite there. Dang, I'm not gonna be able to make this one work. So close. So close, but so far. Let me see if I can get like one of their draft picks for this. Jeez. They want a lot, don't they? Fourth rounder, maybe? Oh my gosh, I just had to give up so much for that. Trade center, upgrade position. DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's see if we can. Oops. Let's see if we can bring him in with a first. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see if that does it. Nope. I'm not gonna give up 2 first-round picks for that. Would love to have him, but probably not worth that. DJ Watt, Will Anderson Jr., Preston Smith, Greg Rousseau. I don't know, guys. I just don't really know. I mean, I can just go Rashawn Gary, and I should be able to get him with, like, first, fourth. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's good. I feel good about where our team's at now. You know, if things don't work out, they don't work out. But I've put together a really good team here. Let's go ahead and advance. We should be a lock to make the playoffs here now with this team. Let me stop and check in, see where we're at. Alright, so we're 9-4, so we've had a bit of a tough stretch here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players. And then we'll go ahead and advance to next week. So we're 9-4. Let's see if we can get a dub here. Okay, yep, beat the Vikings 31-10, so we're 10-4 now, taking on the 12-2 Chargers. So this is going to be a pretty tough game. We lost 34-26. Let's take a look at our stats now. So Aaron Rodgers is number 3 in the NFL in passing yards. I'm seeing an uptick in those interceptions. Maybe I should have made a trade. That's crazy that they've got Aaron Rodgers here with 200 rushing yards, 50 attempts. Really? Do we think he's really rushing it 50 times? There's no way. That's crazy. Receivers are doing great. Devontae is getting up there with his production. So, yeah, I mean, most of it is just kind of a question about, where's our defense at? But it is what it is. Alright, we've got a divisional game here against the Commanders. Let's see, looks like we won 35-29. Another divisional game here, so this is the last game of the season. Taking on the 7-9 G-Men. Let's see what we got. Okay, we beat them 38-7. Alright. So, here's the final season stats, okay? Okay, so Rodgers actually, last few games it looks like he played well. So 36 touchdowns, 20 interceptions, that's still a lot, but could be worse. Saquon, 1,300 yards, 15 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton, 1,000 yards, 9 tutties. Devontae with 967. Looks like he only played 13 games, so hopefully he's fine. Maybe he was injured earlier in the season. But we can take a look at that real quick. Let's take a look at the injury report. Okay, that's fine. Alright guys, here we go. So, Seahawks in the wild card. It would be very fitting for the Cowboys to lose this one after a great season. We won. Let's go. We won 23-17. Alright, now we're on the road against the Arizona Cardinals. It looks like they've got a good team. I forgot. I had James Conner. Oh well, that's fine. He's just a backup, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, okay, alright. I forgot, yeah. So I was thinking we still had Nick Chubb and James Conner. But that's alright, we're good. Alright, so our defense, especially against the run, actually did get better. But, I mean, check out that preview, man. So Arizona is pretty good. Offensively, not great. They're actually, slightly above average. Our team is great offensively, but their defense is very good. So this is going to be a tough matchup. They, on average, give up 85 yards on the ground. That's insane. Let's go ahead and zip. Come on. Please. We lost 42-10. There's no way. Really? 42-10. Really? gave up 150 yards to Kenneth Gainwell on 13 carries. I don't know about that one. I don't know, those are some very weird stats. Dang. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and zip to the Super Bowl. Dude, that sucks. Let's see if the Cardinals make it. No, they lost too. So they lose to the Falcons. Let's see. Let's see who wins it. Okay, Falcons win the Super Bowl. Let's go see who was actually in that. Let's see who was playing here. Okay, Tua versus Mahomes. Okay, wow, okay, they just handed it to Mahomes. They just can't help themselves, can they? That's crazy. That's crazy. James Cook. Mahomes. Okay. And they gave him Rashee Rice too. Okay, that receiving core is actually kind of crazy. Malik Neighbors, Rashee Rice, Isaiah Likely, James Cook. I mean, oh well, Ryan Robinson Jr. Dang, that's tough. Well, tough way to end it, but really solid season overall. So can't be too mad about it. But anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap this up here. If you guys want to see more of these, let me know down below. Holy cow, before we wrap this up, just take a look to the right. Gardner Minshew had 4,900 yards and 40 touchdown passes. That is incredible. That's incredible. Jordan Addison had 1,500 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good for you, dude. That's very impressive. Alright guys, we'll wrap this up here. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was relaxing. And if you did like it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.